Well, thank you for attending this evening. This is our first meeting of 2026. We are convened this evening for that meeting, and this is January the 13th, 2026, and having duly called the meeting to order, I guess it's obvious that we've got a room full this evening, and so we also have a bit of a long meeting, so we're going to offer some transitions during the course of the meeting. So as we finish up one part before we move on to the other, we will give you time to shift about if you need to, or to leave if you need to, but would appreciate your cooperation in that as we move along. But we certainly have several things that we want to lend our maximum amount of attention to this evening, and we will certainly do that as necessary. Thank you for being here this evening. I know we've got a number of special guests, and always good to have folks join us, but particularly when it is celebrative to, I almost got that out, while we celebrate some of our newer council members and those that are returning, and to have their families with us as well too. So thank you for being here this evening. Having called the meeting to order, I'd like to ask Councilman Corian Booker, if he would, please, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and then an invocation for council.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Heavenly Father God, we thank you for this time tonight to do the business of your city, Father. Lord, I ask you just to be amongst this group, this newly elected body. Lord, continue to show us what we need to do in the city. Continue to let us make decisions that are that advocate for each and every one of our districts, Father. Lord, we ask you just to allow us to serve this city under the convictions of our own selves, and also be a voice for you, Father. Lord, we ask you just continue to bless the City of Greer, continue to bless our constituents, continue to bless our businesses, continue to have your hand upon this city, Father. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Council, in your packet this evening is the invocation schedule that you may want to reference. It there is for your information. As I stated to you this evening, this is a special occasion for us. This is a turnover in our council, and districts 2, 4, and 6, as well as one of our public works commissioners have stood for election, and we have 2 new members added to our council, and we want to get them on board and up to speed. Mr. Charles Landers joins us here in District 4, and Paul Lamb represents District 6 on the end there. So looking forward to working with them in the coming years as we continue to move forward with the work of the city. As we move to the swearing in ceremony, I know that some of you have family and friends here, and so what I would like to do is, as we remove the barriers there for you to come to the front, Judge Mims, our city judge, is going to be joining us for the swearing in ceremony, and we're going to do it right here in front of the dais. And so I think what I'm going to do is ask our council members if they would please to move to the reserved seats. And if you will stay there, then we won't have too many people in the background for pictures and that sort of thing. We're going to do this as it's recorded here. District 2 will go first, 4 second, 6, and then our commissioner from the Public Works. We will take time after each member is sworn in for pictures, as many pictures as you would like to get while you've got family and friends dressed up and available for pictures. So we will allow that to take place. So there's going to be some movement back and forth, but if you will accommodate us in that, we would be most appreciative of that. So council, if we can move to this front row, I will MC from the podium over there at this point. Councilman Kareem Booker is going to be the first to be sworn in this evening. His family, I believe, is going to join him, or part of them will, and maybe some others in just a moment. That'll be up to him. But he represents District 2 and is beginning a second term. The judge is joining us as well, too. And I thought he was going to offer it from memory, but I see he. Right hand.
You good? He's never done this before. I'm taking notes. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. The council member of the municipality of Greer,
As a council member of the municipality of Greer,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
I will equally, fairly, and
to
impartially,
the best of my ability and skill,
to the best of my ability and skill,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
and I will use my best endeavors
and I will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace and carry into effect,
to preserve the peace and carry into effect,
according to the law,
according to the law,
the purposes for which I've been elected.
the purpose of which I've been elected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of this state,
according to the Constitution of this state,
to exercise the duties of the office to which I've been elected,
to exercise the duties of which the office I've been elected,
and that I will, to my best ability,
and I will, to my best abilities,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of this state.
preserve and defend,
That's close. Preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of this state
the Constitution of this state
and of the United States.
and of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and welcome again.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't want you on the election.
You're done swearing.
Y'all want to come up? Mr. Booker is good for next term also, since you took 2 of the pledges, so there's a. Mr. Lander, Charles Lander is new to our council, represents District 4, and I look forward to having him serve with us. He's joined by his wife. Floor is yours, sir.
Council member of the municipality of Greer,
As a council member of the municipality of Greer,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
to the best of my ability and skill,
to the best of my ability and skill,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust imposed in me,
and I will use my best endeavors
and I will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace and carry into effect according to law.
to preserve the peace and
Preserve the peace, carry into effect according to law,
and carry into effect according to law
the purposes for which I've been elected.
the purposes for which I've
So help me God.
been, so help me God.
I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of this state,
according to the Constitution of this state,
to exercise the duties of the office to which I've been elected.
to exercise the duties of the office to which I've been elected,
That I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
and preserve, protect, and defend
and preserve, protect
the Constitution of this state
the Constitution
and
this
of
state
the United States.
and of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Y'all got folks?
Family. Family.
Actually, she's the same.
All right, y'all. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Paul Lamb. Mr. Lamb joins us for a first term. Represents District 6. We appreciate his offering himself for service and congratulate him on his election.
Repeat after me. As council member of the municipality of Greer,
As council member of the municipality of Greer,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
I will equally, fairly, and impartially,
to the best of my ability and skill,
to the best of my ability and skill,
exercise the trust reposed in me,
exercise the trust imposed
in me,
in me.
and I will use my best endeavors
I will use my best endeavors
to preserve the peace and carry into effect,
to preserve the peace and carry into effect,
according to law,
according to law,
the purposes for which I've been elected.
the purposes for which I've been elected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I am duly qualified,
that I am duly qualified,
according to the Constitution of this state,
according to the Constitution of this state,
to exercise the duties of the office
to exercise the duties of the
to
office
which I've been elected,
to which I've been elected,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge the duties thereof,
discharge the duties thereof,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
and preserve, protect, defend the Constitution
of this state and of the United States.
of this state and of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm right here, I'm taking pictures.
We got a guy. He'll sit.
God will do it.
He's better.
Oh, I can't.
You're back.
3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three.
Mr. Gene Gibson joins us this evening. He is a Commissioner of Public Works and has been reelected. And we welcome Mr. Gibson this evening for swearing in.
Turn around so they can see. Turn around so they can see. Okay? Ready? Turn around so you can see. These cameras shy.
Well, he's done it a time or two.
There you go. Repeat after me. Okay. I do solemnly swear or affirm. I do solemnly swear or affirm. That I am duly qualified. That I am duly qualified. According to the Constitution of this state. According to the Constitution of this state. To exercise the duties of the office to which I have been elected. To exercise the duties of the office to which I have been elected. That I will. And I will. To the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. Discharge the duties hereof. Discharge the duties hereof. Serve, protect, and defend. And to serve, protect, and defend. The Constitution of this state. The Constitution of this state. And of the United States. And of the United States. So help me God.
Mr. Gibson, how many years have you served on the commission?
I'm going into my 44th.
44th. Well, we thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Yeah. We thank those that have gathered here this evening, and particularly those that have offered themselves for service, public service, and appreciate their commitment to this community. And in this swearing-in process, we will immediately put our council members to work here, as we've got a workshop scheduled for this Friday. So we're gonna jump in the deep end of the pool pretty quick. And I know Mr. Gibson and the other commissioners are diligent in terms of running our public service works operation, and it has grown with the city, or I should say the city has grown with it, and we appreciate their efforts in that regard, and thank you as well too for your service through these years. With that, we'll move to the public forum. Do we have anybody to appear in a public forum this evening, Ms. Duncan? No? With that, then, council, you have the minutes of your past council meeting, which was actually December the 9th, as it was our last meeting of the year. I'll entertain a motion to receive the minutes for the meeting of December 9th, 2025.
So motion.
Second. Motion and a second. Any items of note for the clerk? Hearing none. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Abstain.
Mr. Danner.
Yes. Council, we have some special recognitions this evening, and I suspect over the next couple of meetings, we're going to see even more of these. But I'd like to ask the administrator if he would to join me in recognition of some folks this evening.
May have to write up a statement as to why you abstained. Thanks. I wasn't here. I understand that.
This evening is a bit bittersweet. I say I only been here 25 years. I feel like that there are some of the people that we're going to recognize tonight that I have known forever. It's just that comfortable. And I really hate to see it go. And I didn't really want that because I'm afraid. You know, we have had some retirements here through the holiday seasons. And, you know, what has always struck me about retirements are the number of people back to see those that they spent time with working here at the city to congratulate them on their retirement. And it is always well earned, always a milestone in a life, and it is always bittersweet, as I said in my opening comments, because these are folks that we see and we work with day in and day out. We have a unique perspective of what they do, particularly our fire and police and all of our departments. You know, most people don't realize what it takes to run a growing city this size, and also the number of employees. When I started this job, probably not many over 100 people at that time, was there? It was a group that we would have our annual breakfast, and I could greet everybody by name. We are now probably creeping past the 400 employee mark. Still a good group of folks, and still will be tough. But to watch some of these folks that came in shortly before I did, that have now reached a point in their career that they have the ability to transition to something else, or as some of them do, just go to the farm. Is that right, Mr. Arrowwood? That's right. Go to the farm. And so I'm going to ask Dale Arterman if he'd come up, please. This is a certificate of appreciation. It says, "Congratulations upon your retirement from the City of Greer, presented in appreciation of 29 years of dedicated service to the City of Greer, August 1st, 1996 to January 23rd, 2026. Dale Arterman." Thank you, sir. That was the first time he's ever been in a lack of words. They work with our police department, and has been a detective for the last, I don't know how many years, but 23. Done a yeoman's work. There's another one. It's hate to see it go, but Certificate of appreciation. Congratulations upon your retirement from the City of Greer, presented in appreciation of 10 years of dedicated service to the City of Greer. September the 28th, 2015 to January 2nd, 2026. Joe Autry. Joe. Good luck. Save this one to last. This is a certificate of appreciation. It says, congratulations upon your retirement from the City of Greer. Presented in appreciation of 21 years of dedicated service to the City of Greer. September the 28th, 2004, January 5th, 2026. All of our friends, know him, Carl Howell.
Or when you start with the fire department.
On three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And certainly, last but not least, certificate of appreciation. Congratulations upon your retirement from the City of Greer, presented in appreciation of 29 years of dedicated service to the City of Greer. August 29 through 19, from 1996 to January 2nd of 2020, Mr. John Paulson.
Three. 1, 2, 3. Vertical. 1, 2, 3.
Good job, John.
Several of those that retired this evening were members of our fire department, and we appreciate their service along with all of the other retirees. But this evening, we have a special recognition that involves the Greer Fire Department, and this is a sign of dedication and excellence in terms of a department that has taken the lead in something that is critically important and is a real value to our community and also the state. The Greer Fire Department is being recognized and granted a SAFE, Sexual Assault Forensic Excellence designation. There will be only 2 fire departments in the state to receive this designation. This recognition reflects their ongoing commitment to providing trauma-informed, survivor-centered care for sexual assault victims. Their efforts demonstrate a strong dedication to going above and beyond to ensure victims in their community receive the best possible support and response. The SAFE designation is a designation created in partnership with the South Carolina Victims Assistance Network, the South Carolina Attorney General's Office, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, and the South Carolina Hospital Association. I'd like to ask Amanda White, if she would, to come to the podium. She is over the South Carolina Victims Assistance Network and is here to affirm this designation to our fire department. And the chief is going to join her as well. We thank you both.
Yes, this is a huge deal because they are only the 2nd fire department in the state to be able to obtain this designation. So we're very honored to be here with you guys tonight.
Thank you.
And you said all I was going to say.
Well, I am going to ask y'all to come up front so we can get
Yeah,
some
yeah, you're
pictures.
fine.
Yeah, please do. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
All right, y'all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Don't move.
One more.
Sorry. Congratulations.
Council, you will find in your packet this evening departmental reports. As you will see, the only one that we'll take information this evening on is Finance Department. We'll wait just a minute as we do some transition here. That's promised we'd give you time to move about and move out if you would like to, and Mr. Klein will join us in just a moment. As a reminder to council, all these reports are contained in the packet, but if you need more information, additional information, you can get that either from the administrator or department head in that regard.
Clear it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Judge, we thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Happy New Year, gentlemen, ladies. We're expecting a bunch out of you guys.
All righty, thank you.
Sir.
Thank you for your service.
You want to close that?
Now we're down to city employees.
Mr. Klein, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Financial performance summary as of November 2025. Starting in the general fund, we had a cash balance of $7,040,000. Year-to-date revenue of $4,686,000. Year-to-date expenditures of $21,254,000. and as of November, we were 4% under budget. We had a unfavorable revenue benchmark variance of $1,083,000, a favorable expenditure benchmark variance of $37,000, for an overall unfavorable benchmark variance of $1,046,000. Moving on to hospitality fund, we had a cash balance of $3,269,000, year-to-date revenues of $1,687,000, and year-to-date expenditures of $683,000. Finally, stormwater fund, we had a cash balance of $3,698,000, year-to-date revenues of $84,316, and year-to-date expenditures of $199,718. With that, I'd be happy to stand for any questions.
Council floor is open for discussion or questions.
My standard question, how do we stand with our hospitality projected revenue versus,
Versus actual.
Yes.
We're currently 2%, under 2% for the month, and year-to-date 2% under.
so we're lagging 2%?
Yes, sir.
Others? Questions? Comments? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate the information.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
With that, we'll move to the administrator's report. Mr. Merriman.
Mr. Mayor, Council, thank you. Just by way of reminder, you were kind enough to announce the council workshop for Friday. That begins at 8:30 a.m. We will also have, at the next council meeting, January 27th at 5 p.m., there'll be an audit workshop. Our auditors will be here to present the annual audit on behalf of the city. I want to congratulate Lieutenant Chris Forrester. He has done something that's very prestigious and graduated from the FBI National Academy. It's an 11-week course designed to bring together law enforcement staff from all around the world to learn about leadership, communication, media, community engagement, forensics, trends, challenges of their profession from subject matter experts. I would be remiss not to give a shout out to council on this one in particular, because it has been this council's stance for years that we do continuing ed and we continue to have the best and brightest, and it's investments like this that make that possible. So I want to thank council for that, and I want to congratulate Lieutenant Forrester. We've had a few of our management staff in PD have gone through this program, and it has been nothing but beneficial. The first official event for the Greer 150, the Greer Sesquicentennial, has already taken place. It took place on the 3rd of January at the Heritage Museum. But I just want to let you know that that was just the kickoff. As you well know, we have got a year's worth of fun and adventure to celebrate our 150 years as a city. Also want to remind you that next Monday, city offices will be closed in recognition of Dr. Martin Luther King Day. But we also will have our annual celebration as we honor the life and legacy of Dr. King. This will be a special event that we've held every year here at Greer. It's got live music. It's a catered brunch, actually, and a keynote from Woody Dantzler, Clemson football legend. So please mark your calendars for January the 19th. And one more reminder of the Greer Farmers Market, again, Sunday, January 25th from 11 till 2 in City Park. Mr. Mayor, unless there's any questions, that concludes my report.
Thank you, sir. I will echo the administrator's remarks. If you have not had a chance to go to the museum in the last 2 weeks, I would urge you to put that on the calendar. The renovation and displays that we were welcomed by at the grand opening are far exceeded the expectations of many of our community members, including myself. And it has really been a transformation. Hats off to both the volunteers and to the folks that have, the Lovegroves who have worked so hard. It will stand on its own with any upstate museum, and paints a real picture of this community through the years, and is going to be a very welcome addition to our 150th anniversary and the events that will be taking place there. Also have a gift shop there, and I did some Christmas shopping there, so if you've got a chance to buy somebody a birthday gift or an event, have an event coming up that you need a gift for, swing by the museum and pick up something that will help them remember not only the museum, but our 150th anniversary as well. With that, then, we have 2 appointments to boards and commissions. In regards to the Board of Zoning Appeals in District 2, Jeremiah McKee has resigned effective November the 24th, 2025. His term will expire June 30th, 2027. A replacement has been offered by Mr. Lamb. Mr. Lamb, would you like to present your... Oh, excuse me. I got a little ahead of myself. Mr. Booker?
Yes.
Would you like to introduce your nominee, please, sir?
Yeah, first I want to thank Jeremiah for his willingness to serve. He's the grandson of Mr. Gregory, so he is now the official owner of Gregory's Boutique. And so with his commitments at the store and his family obligations, he's found that he needs to reprioritize his commitments. So today I do have a nomination. Her name is Dawn Zabel. She actually works for Greenville Federal Credit Union. Met her through the Leadership Greer process. She's a Leadership Greer alumni, and she graduated from John Ehret High School in Marrero, I'm guessing that's Louisiana, and she's a U.S. Navy veteran. She's a part of the Greer Chamber of Commerce, every Chamber of Commerce here in the upstate, but her background is in marketing, and she'll be a great asset for us moving forward.
That comes as a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments for Mr. Booker? Questions? Hearing none, Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. All right, now we can go to District 6. How about that, Mr. Lamb?
Hey.
Mr. Lamb was on the Planning Commission. He has relinquished that seat and moved to one that meets a little later in the evening, and so we welcome him to this board. That means he has resigned effective December the 31st. His term would have expired June the 30th of 2029. Mr. Lamb, would you like to introduce your nominee, please?
Yes, I'm nominating Lynn Mahaffey. I've known the lady for over 15 years. Wonderful human being. Has done a great job doing a lot of tasks in our neighborhood. She's former, Lynn's here, correct me when I say this wrong. She used to work for City of Greenville Codes Enforcement. Okay, hey, I got it right. So she actually has some relevant experience to Planning Commission. Besides being vastly younger and better looking than me. So anyway, I'd like to enter Lynn's name in the nomination.
Comes as a nomination. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Questions or comments of Mr. Lamb?
She's a Tiger, too, so that's right on top. Go Tigers.
Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. Council, let's move to new business this evening. The next item before us this evening is the election of the mayor pro tem. According to section 57-190, the mayor pro tem is elected from the council membership immediately after any general election for the municipal council. The council shall elect from its membership a mayor pro tem for a term not to be more than 2 years. The mayor pro tem shall act as the mayor during the absence or disability of the mayor. Its vacancy occurs in the office of the mayor, or the mayor pro tem shall serve as mayor until a successor is elected. We do this by acclamation. I will open the floor for nominations for the election of Mayor Pro Tem.
Mayor, I'd like to nominate Jay Arrowood for Mayor Pro Tem.
Mayor, I move we close the nominations.
We have a nomination of Mr. Arrowood. Mr. Arrowood is, I believe at this point, the second longest serving council member. We appreciate his service and his offering himself to do this. I know you've done it a couple of times in the past. You have been offered for service. Is that something that you will take if we elect you here?
Yes, sir.
All righty. With that, then, a motion and a don't have a second yet? Need a second? Need a second?
Second.
No.
Yeah, he moved to close it.
Close the
by
nomination.
acclamation.
Mr. Booker.
Second.
Third.
Okay, with that, then, Ms. Duncan.
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. Do an award recommendation. This is Project 2609, Century Park Improvements, the City of Greer Capital Projects Department. With that, there is some information contained below. Ms. Kamikaro joins us this evening, and I'm going to let her explain this award recommendation. Floor is yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, council members. As the mayor stated, Project 2026-009, Century Park Improvements, was put out for solicitation on behalf of Capital Projects Department. The improvements for the park include drainage as well as some road improvements for one of the entrances to Century Park. The funds for this project will be coming out of the hospitality and general funds. We received 9 bids, of which the lowest is the recommended for award. And so with that, we're soliciting approval from council to move forward. I'm open to any questions.
For the purpose of discussion, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
And a second. Floor is open. Questions?
Is this, I'm trying to get this open, but are we within the budget that we,
Just below the budget, yes.
and are we sure that it's going to take care of the water?
And I can invite the project team to let you know, and they might be able to explain a little bit more regarding the design. John?
As John comes, I will add that by design, this particular company does a lot of work in developments. They would have a pretty good handle on water, I suspect. Floor is yours, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mayor, Council. Yes, Mr. Airwood, I think, although there's no absolute certainty, what we're trying to address and what, I guess my understanding of how this developed and all the situation that brought us here was the sidewalk with ADA compliance, having the serpentine all around the park, that created shortcuts and paths for the kids to get off the path. Path least resistance. What this proposal is going to do is create guards against them being able to just wander through and shortcut through the park. There is some stormwater, stormwater pipe going in at the hot spots that we feel like it's going to help alleviate some of that sheer hard runoff that's creating issues. Originally, they thought that they wanted to sod it, which would have had a better solution to start with, but they couldn't. They'd run out of money to do that in that first renovation. We're going to be doing a lot of sod up around the zip lines and so forth, so maybe it'll take better. So there's just a lot of things we're trying to do to alleviate the condition as it stands now, so that we won't have to revisit this. We're going to be doing sidewalks with stairs, stepping down to the slides, which that always washes out, and help with guardrails or with railings to keep the kids from cutting back and forth. The hillside where the slides are, we're actually going to be putting stairs on both sides of that slide with railings, to where the kids aren't running up and down the hill or climbing up and down the hill. That'll help alleviate some of that. So there are a lot of things that we're trying to, with this design, do the best we can. Again,
How is the water going to get from top of the hill to the ultimate, to the creek?
Our own Parks Department's done it. They've started the process. So this is just kind of pick up on it, where they've done the riprap kind of drainage ditch that runs down to the sidewalk. We're going to pick that up at that point with a little box culvert, run it through piping down to the bottom and into another catch basin, run it up along the roadside as they dig and jut it out into the stream. And I have the set of drawings. I'll send over to you if you'd like.
Sure, thank you. That's, yeah, this is a long time in coming. We spent a lot of money originally on the very first remodel of that park. And I'm expecting to see no more red grass.
Understood. I think that's all of our hope.
Others? Questions? Comments? Discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Council has moved to item number 3, the first reading of ordinance number 1-2026, an ordinance authorizing the extension of a lease of certain property in the City of Greer between the City of Greer and Snow Street Holdings LLC. Mr. Cahill joins us for this discussion.
Hey, good evening. Thank you, Mayor Danner, Mayor Pro Tem Arrowood, and honorable members of council. I'm Alex Cahill for the new members. Great to start working with you. Before you tonight is ordinance 1-2026, an item that would authorize an amendment to the existing ground lease between the City of Greer and Snow Street Holdings LLC for the property at 306 Snow Street. This item originally came before council in September, at which time the requester asked that the item be tabled until a future date. For background, Snow Street Apartments has operated since the mid-1990s as a senior affordable housing community on city-owned land under a long-term ground lease. The original lease was executed in 1995 and currently has a termination date of November 26, 2045. The ordinance before you authorizes a 10-year extension of the lease, moving the termination date to November 26 of 2055, consistent with the attached documents. Under the ground lease, the city does retain ownership of the land, and all other terms of the original ground lease remain in full force unless, in effect, unless expressly amended by the council. It is important to note that this action does not change the use of the property, it does not convey ownership of the land, and it does not obligate the city for future financial participation. This item is presented in first reading this evening, and representatives from Greenville County Redevelopment Authority and Snow Street Holdings and staff are available to answer questions. Thank you.
Thank you. For the purpose of discussion, I'll entertain a motion to receive.
So moved.
Second.
And a second. The floor is open for discussion or questions.
What's the intent behind getting the lease extension?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
The intent?
We originally were going to extend it another 10 years to do to a refinance that they wanted to put out there. We were able to get the refinance done without extending it for 10 years, or it just fell in the process of the refinance of the property. But in this case, it was felt like, well, this is a belt and suspenders. Let's go ahead and kick it down the road another 10 years It doesn't change anything about the use. It makes it easier if they wanted to refinance. The Greenville County Redevelopment Authority is still in this deal as far as oversight and management of it goes. So we have a development agreement with the operator, which is Senior Action. Been out and inspected it. Project looks great. It's providing a great need in the community, 48 units out there that we can't quite do a deep dive to get those folks who are low EMI to have housing, and so it's serving a great purpose. It's well maintained. And we felt like by doing this, it gives the City of Greer continued site control, which is important.
Behind you.
Andrew, come on up. This is Andrea Smith. She's with Senior Action, and there is that's the operating entity, basically.
Do you want to add anything to his question about intent?
No, this property is, again, it was developed in 1995. It was a very complicated structure property. We're trying to extend the lease. We refinanced the loan. We're just trying to clean up the legal structure of the property just to make it a better operating facility. But again, as Alex said, there's no change in purpose or anything about the property.
Thank you. Others, questions, comments?
I just want to make a few comments. One, thank you all for the work you do here in Greer. And honestly, until I saw this on the agenda, did not realize Snow Street Apartments. I got many family members that stay out there. Never realized that the city of Greer had some type of involvement there. And so I'm glad that you all kind of brought this to the foresight while I'm still here on council, even though you said 2045 would have been the, heck, I may have been gone by then. Who knows? So at least I get to be a part of the decision to extend it. But no, in seriousness, I really appreciate what GCRA does and Senior Action. I know you all are very instrumental to our elderly population over there. I think y'all meet now at the Tryon Recreation Center. But with my in-laws that are aging, they're 70-something years old, they're using your facilities. So thank you so much for this opportunity to vote on this, and I 100% support us having the foresight to extend this loan or reconfigure this lease agreement and extend it, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
I'll echo those comments. I've got some church members that are there and some others that are there that, as you mentioned, it took us a little while to get going, but has been a wonderful facility and still looks good. And I know the residents greatly appreciate the programming and offerings of that facility. So thank you. Others? Hearing none. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. Thank y'all. Item number 4 this evening is the first reading of an ordinance number 2-2026. This is the ordinance authorizing the conveyance of all and any interest in certain real property in the city of Greer. Mr. Cahill?
Hey, good evening again. The next item before you is ordinance 2-2026, which authorizes the conveyance of 2 city-owned parcels located on Spring Street, just south of Wade Hampton Boulevard, to the Greenville County Redevelopment Authority for the purpose of developing 2 single-family affordable homes. By way of background, these parcels were originally conveyed to the city by the Greenville Hospital System in 2010. The properties are currently unimproved lots and are shown on that location map included as Exhibit A in your packet. This item is presented to council this evening for first reading. Representatives from Greenville County Redevelopment Authority, AKA Joe Smith, are in attendance and together with staff are available to answer any questions council may have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. For the purposes of discussion, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
Second. With that, then, the floor is open.
Could you tell us a little more about the product? I'm always excited about housing when you all come in,
Sure.
but I'm curious to see what you're going to do on this one.
It's nice that we've got 2 fairly shovel-ready lots And so we look to do 2 homeownership units, probably 1,200 square feet or so, whatever the maximum size we can fit on that lot based on the dimensions. Our typical products, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,200 square feet. We will do this, of course, for homeownership. Pardon me. We've also considered maybe partnering with Habitat and work with them to put 2 Habitat houses out there, which once again would be, pardon me, for homeownership, because that's what more community needs on that particular street. We don't anticipate doing any more rental property off of those 2 scattered site lots.
Others?
What would you anticipate the timeline before product's ready to go for sale?
Great question. We want to do it sooner than later. We have a great need for this particular product. It's nice to be able to work on something where I don't have to put in roads, infrastructure, detention ponds, and all the stuff it takes forever to get through the process. So we're looking to do this as soon as we possibly can. We'll entertain talks with Habitat as soon as next week to go ahead and prep. And of course, you guys have to go through second reading. We realize that, and if we get through the first one tonight. But if we do, then we're going to talk with partners, and we're also going to look at our own build schedule and see when we can get this done. I would like to have something out there started sometime before end of summer.
Floor is open for discussion.
I'll just continue to say thank you for all you all do in our community. It's definitely needed, especially with the population sector and need more, providing housing products that are within an affordable range for folks to qualify for.
Thank you for the comments. I appreciate all the support that Greer's given GCRA over the years. When we date back to when we're talking about a long-term ground lease for Snow Street. We've been in business for 50 years. It feels like we started that one right off the bat. So, it's nice to have, to enjoy the support we get from you guys, from council, from planning commissions, from all the people. City of Greer developmental staff has just been an absolute, we work closely with you folks. We appreciate the trust given to us to manage your federal dollars. And it's also, when you really walk out there and you hand somebody the keys on a new house, that's when you really realize, well, just how important this work is. So thank you very much for your support.
Time flies. It seems like yesterday we were talking about some of these projects, and here we have been at it for 50 years. And a string of directors such as yourself, Mr. Smith, that have always had an interest in Greer and been appreciative of Greer's interest in y'all's work and plans. And I can't thank you enough for what has taken place over time. This has been truly a partnership, and we thank you for your efforts as well too. Thank you, sir. With that, any other follow-up thoughts? Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis.
Yes.
Mr. Lamb.
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Very much.
And the last,
GCRA.
ordinance before us this evening brings us Ms. Cotty. Long time no see, Ms. Cotty, so
Good to see you.
welcome back. This is an ordinance to change the zoning classification of a certain property owned by LB Premier LLC located on Cary Avenue from suburban neighborhood to traditional neighborhood. Floor is yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Again, this is a rezoning request, so this property is already located in the city. They're asking to rezone from suburban neighborhood to traditional neighborhood. This is an aerial map, Cary Avenue off of South Main Street. This is a zoning map. The light tan that you see is suburban neighborhood. The brown is medium density. The scattered red and purple are office and commercial respectively. This is the future land use map. This entire area surrounding downtown is designated for traditional neighborhood. This is a picture of existing conditions of the lot. These are tables that compare the lot standards for suburban neighborhood and traditional neighborhood. The key differences are lot area, density, and lot width, minimum lot width. and then as well as the smaller side setbacks. This is a survey, a proposed survey of a lot split if this rezoning is approved. They are looking to split the lot from 1 to 2 and do 2 single-family detached homes. In terms of staff analysis and recommendation, again, this request is to rezone from suburban neighborhood to traditional neighborhood. Surrounding lot sizes vary in size and are consistent with traditional neighborhood zoning. This request is consistent with the future land use plan and future land use map. Therefore, staff recommends approval. And then Planning Commission did hold a public hearing back in December of last year and recommended approval as well. And I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, ma'am. This comes from staff with a recommendation for approval as well as the Planning Commission. I'll entertain a motion to receive.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Second. Floor is open for questions.
What, has the, I'm assuming the people requesting the rezoning, is that the people who want to build, or is that the owner of the property?
I'm actually not certain.
By show of, let me take just a moment. No, by show of hand, is anybody here that is the owner of the property or representative of the owner of the property? Okay, if you'll come to the podium, so we'll be able to hear you. Yep, if you'll come up. If you'll state your name and address just for the record, please.
My personal address or the, okay, Nicole Gilbert, 211 Lanyard Lane, Greenville, South Carolina.
Thank you. Question was?
What size homes are you going to put on these 2 lots?
So I'm here on behalf of my parents who couldn't make it tonight. This is more a family project that I'm learning about. I know that they bought the lot as one whole lot. They want to split it into 2. I'm not sure of the size at this moment, but I don't imagine it'll be anything bigger than 1,800 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
This is on the section of Cary Avenue that's a one-way street, correct? It's the first block?
Yes, sir.
And you guys understand that that's one-way street? Okay.
Yes, sir. I've driven the neighborhood myself, so again, like I said, I'm here on behalf of my parents,
Sure.
learning the situation, yeah.
Others?
You know when your parents purchased the lot?
I want to say this was about a year ago, maybe a year or 2 ago. I can't remember the exact date. I would have to go back on my records on the computer.
Connie, do you think they're going to split this lot down the middle and have 2 long lots? Or are we going to put one house behind the other with a driveway? And it's going to be interesting to see how they do this.
Yeah, so we don't allow flag lots anymore. So they'd have to have a minimum of 30 feet frontage. So this is actually the proposed split
When did we do away with flag lots?
with the UDO. So we just have the minimum lot width for each zoning district. So in theory, they could do a flag, but it would be at least 30 feet wide, and they don't have enough frontage.
What's wrong with flag lots? We can talk about that later.
You can ask some of your other council members.
Yeah, you could ask me about flag lots.
Yeah, we'll save that conversation for later.
A council member request.
With a passion.
Can you go back to the comparison of the 2?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I voted in favor of this at Planning Commission. I don't love how small those lots are, but
Now, did you speak right on the frontage? Is it 30 or is it 25 on that one? For a minimum, is it
Minimum lot width is 30.
the 30? Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, the actual lot width on the proposed survey, it's about 36, 35.
Now, did I miss you say the motivation for, is there a setback issue or, sometimes we'll have setbacks as an issue for people? Is
Yeah,
there?
I think in this case, they wanted to subdivide. And under
Okay.
current zoning, the lot size wouldn't allow for that.
Okay.
And staff does feel that smaller lot sizes in this area, again, with close proximity to downtown, this has been an identified area for density and infill. So staff felt that request was appropriate.
Has there been any conversation by staff about improving Cary Avenue? Not by the applicant, but by the city, because it's a cow path that we put asphalt over, and it
I am not aware, but I'm happy to check with engineering to see where it falls on PCI, to see where it falls on the priority paving list
now,
before
since
second reading.
It's subdivided, so technically it's a subdivision, and they're not sidewalks on Cary. Will they be required to put sidewalks in front of their two properties?
No, they wouldn't. We only require things like that for an actual like residential project, which is typically 5 or more homes.
Okay.
Others? Thank you for your time, ma'am. Appreciate it, and your answers. Ms. Duncan?
Mr. Arrowood,
Yes.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper,
Yes.
Mr. Lander,
Yes.
Mr. Bettis,
Yes.
Mr. Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Danner.
Yes. Council, I thank you for your indulgence this evening. We welcome our newest members and our returning member. Look forward to a good year, and we don't have anything in executive session, so I will see all of you on Friday, I hope. And with that,